Hello, everyone. I'm Steve Messinio, President and CEO of the Marlborough Regional Chamber of Commerce, here with another member spotlight video. And today I want to welcome John Jagger from United Insurance. United is a relatively new member of our chamber, and appreciate John coming on today to tell us a little bit more about United Insurance and what makes it unique and what it would like to do within our chamber community. So, John, welcome. If you don't mind, if you could start by telling us a little bit about United Insurance, how it is unique in the insurance marketplace, and what you're looking to do in the Marlborough Regional Chamber of Commerce marketplace.
Absolutely. Well, thank you for having me. My name is John Jagger, and I work with United Insurance here, and I'm based in Bangor, Maine. So United Insurance is a very old agency, started in the 1800s up in northern Maine, and has expanded and acquired and organically grown to be the second largest agency in the state of Maine. We've expanded into New Hampshire, and now we have our eyes set on New England as a whole. I would say we are focused primarily on middle market commercial insurance for all of New England. So what brings us to the table is going to be clients that are having issues with risk management issues, claims issues. The idea of getting a price and just kind of being the best option from a price perspective is not where we're looking to play. We certainly bring to the table expertise, as well as sort of holding people's hands to make sure that they're getting the best risk management possible. As far as our approach, we try to be your in-house risk management when it's not something that's feasible for the organization. Obviously, we work with companies that are large enough to have their own in-house risk management, but a lot of times, sort of our sweet spot is when they're not large enough to have their own, but they're also, looking for that next level of protection. So they're not only purchasing the policy, but also getting that unique experience.
Excellent. So you mentioned risk management as a big piece of what you guys do. What areas of risk does your insurance company provide coverage for those companies that you work with?
Insurance, the insurance industry obviously protects, your employees, the business that people work hard to have. But as far as the risk management portion, where that differs is that there's a lot of things that happen either prior to a claim happening where that insurance policy comes into play, or after the fact to help prevent a problem from getting worse. So there isn't a specific issue that I would say is, that we're targeting, but I would say, for instance, driver training, that's a risk that people are either not doing and they have that risk, or they're not doing it very well and they're causing a lot of claims. It could be risk management consulting on the workers' compensation claims. So if there's issues with claims that are either not getting closed out or they're looking for ways to help mitigate claims from happening, that's certainly where we look to help people. And that's a common problem that a lot of companies have. Another avenue would be cyber security or cyber insurance. That one's been a big hot topic lately just because there's a lot of issues with people not understanding really the risk that they have until it's too late. And oftentimes it's a situation where they really don't have the resources to fix or remedy the issue. So that's where there's a good partnership between the insurance policy and the risk management, either on the front end or during or after a claim.
Awesome. So with United Insurance looking to branch into Massachusetts, I think that's great. What makes your company unique as compared to the other players in the area? Obviously, there are a lot of different insurance companies in Massachusetts already. What makes United Insurance stand out versus your competitors as you try to break into this market?
I would say that the approach that we have, being from Maine, often gives us a competitive advantage. Uh, Mainers, a lot of times, they want that local relationship. They want that individual that can speak to them in plain English, not in insurance speak, is what we often say.
Hmm.
Um, we pride ourselves in being uh, that. I wouldn't say, it's not that we're better. It's just that we're providing a different option. Being from northern Maine, people roll up their sleeves and get into potato picking. That's the type of people that started this company. It's that type of client that helped grow this business. And I would say we've continued to hold that type of mentality as we've grown.
Hmm.
And it's something that I find that is unique. Having been at several different insurance companies in my career, I've found that this particular organization really grabs onto that, grassroots, come from the bottom up type of mentality.
Awesome. Awesome. So, in terms of the types of commercial businesses you're looking to work with, do you have any particular industries that typically seek out, or that you've seen consistency in working with, or that you target from a marketing and prospecting side of things? And also, what are some of the ideal referral partners for for you in terms of making connections to people in our chamber community?
Yeah, absolutely. We work with a lot of manufacturing clients. That would be one of our specialties. We do work with a fair amount of marine, and also contractors. So I would say those are our sort of our three. And we do have some in-house expertise on cyber, so technology companies and companies that just are generally concerned about cyber liability issues. We certainly can bring a lot of expertise to the table. As far as referral sources or people that are very valuable to uh, have in our corner, certainly commercial lending, CPAs, attorneys, people that have to deal with these problems either from their clients who are dealing with them and they're sort of given that, hey, how can we fix this issue? Or just in general, just, hey, we just need to get the deal done. How are we going to get the deal done? We definitely do a very good job of getting it done. Whether it's getting who needs to be there, whether it's the carrier, whether it's risk management, whether it's out of house consultants, we pride ourselves in doing what it takes to get the job done. And we find that a lot of our third party referral sources or center of influences really value that.
Awesome. So, what can one of our chamber members expect from you if they were to reach out and with you about your service? Tell me a little bit about your approach versus just the company approach, which you've talked about already.
Sure. So my general approach is that I'm not for everyone, and I never would think that I'm better or worse than anyone in particular. So a lot of times I just like to get to know the client, get to know their problems, ask questions about what matters to them, and if we can provide a solution, then we can step in and offer some assistance. But we certainly don't want to waste people's time and sort of put a square peg in a round hole type of mentality. It's
Hmm.
got to be a good relationship for everyone involved. If not, then there's always going to be a better option or someone that may fit if that's not the case.
Excellent. All right. So, John, what are the best ways to reach out to you? Should anybody want to look into your service? What's your contact information? Should they reach in through the website, email? Just share some of that information for the viewers here today.
Absolutely. My email is probably the easiest, which is John, John, Jagger, Jagger at unitedinsurance.net. Or they can always reach me on my business cell, which is 207-800-6244.
Awesome. Well, John, I really appreciate you coming on and sharing information about your business. And I certainly encourage our members to look up John, make some connections, get to know him and United Insurance and what they have to offer. And obviously, whether it's to do business or to develop some referral relationships, I think John is more than open to doing so. And yes, he's up in Bangor, Maine, but that doesn't mean he can't be an active part of our community. So please reach out to John if you have a desire to do so. So thanks everybody for watching, and we'll see you in the next Member Spotlight video.